iceberg.
I told you. I'm selling dope and I don't wanna quit. 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 I'm selling dope and I don't wanna quit.
This is iceberg.
Now listen to the bar room. All bars, all day. Exclusive.
Hey.
I don't know, man. You know
Say
what
it.
time it is. It's the bar room.
All bars all day.
You know what I'm saying? It's Battle Rap Tuesdays, where every Tuesday we talk about battle rap, underground rap, and current events within our culture.
Hey, artists. To get your music, videos aired, or your music placed on our Barroom Spotify playlist, please email us at thebarroomgroup@gmail.com.
Facts. Is anybody Instagram tripping? My Instagram tripping.
You know, I'm starting to think it's just a Wi-Fi service in general. You know, I don't know about you, but the internet has been completely trash lately.
Oh man, just
Like everywhere.
Like everywhere I go, just,
Garbage.
you know what I'm saying? Like it might be our service, but I'm about to get on TV.
You think so? No, we have 5G.
Yeah, we got 5G.
Yeah, we do. We have 5G. We're
Going
paying for
slower than
5G.
4G.
It's going slower than any of them G's.
Did we turn
Okay.
into a tech show? It's a tech show. Look, nah.
Hey.
On the cool though, honestly, artists.
I already told them artists what they need to do to hit us up at the barroomgroup@gmail.com to get their music video added and their music put there. But I already said that.
Good. Did you make sure that they can subscribe?
Oh, hey, make sure to subscribe.
Oh, is that
to
my
our-
part?
That is your part, actually. See, y'all know when it's raw and uncut because we back to the
Yeah.
off script mode.
Yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to IBPDSC YouTube channel where every episode is released. It is episode 57. Believe the hype, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Believe the hype.
But
Do you believe?
believe the hype because this
Let me tell y'all,
weekend it went down.
Yeah, it went down this weekend. Hold up, Houston, Texas. It was lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Battle rap is lit in general right now, bro.
Yes.
With the announcement of Gnome 12, Houston Barcodes Home 4. We
Yes.
also got Fifth Dimension Battle League here in our city with the For the City series. And just announced on August 13th,
Okay.
live in Austin is Terminal Battlegrounds, Gladiators only.
Yes,
The full
I saw
card
that.
breakdown and more. We also got special guest PRIMETIME in the building with us right now. Hold up.
Yes, let's introduce him. He did battle this
Yeah.
weekend. Shout out to H-Town.
H-Town, what's good? PRIMETIME.
What's good? What's good?
What's happening, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing, man?
We good, especially in a minute. We finna crack into these drinks. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we gonna talk about this recap for this weekend. You know what
I'm
saying?
glad to have you
It's
here. You are a great person to have here. Shout out to you again, like I told you before we walked away.
Man, I
You had a great
appreciate y'all.
battle. Yes.
Already, bro. We also got some other special guests pulling up. When they pull up, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, tap in. Already, okay. We actually got Prophet with us right now as well. What's up, Prophet?
What up?
Oh, hey, Prophet. Hello. How
What's
are you?
happening? What's good, bro?
What it do?
Man, ain't nothing, bro. You actually got a battle coming up on the Terminal Battlegrounds card, which is the Gladiators only. We're going to talk about that a little later. But first, let's talk about this recap. It went down this weekend in Tiffany, Houston Barcode. Damn, that was a crazy-ass event, Baby Blue. And PRIMETIME actually kicked off the event.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. What a way to kick off the
Versus
show.
Guapo, yeah.
I mean, it was on fire, literally, but then they came in and set it on a little bit more fire.
Yeah.
Okay, like, we got a little bit more hot when they got on that stage. PRIMETIME, give us your take on that battle.
Man, so y'all know it's crazy, right? So when they book the battle, they they give you a name, and then after you take the name, you either accept or decline it.
Mm-hmm.
So the next question is, how many rounds is it, and what's the time limit for the rounds?
Okay.
So when we booked it, they was like the time limit gonna be 2:30.
Yeah.
So mind you, Guap is a good formidable opponent, and Guap didn't battle all year. So he had the card I battled on previously. Guap was headlining that card, but his opponent no showed.
Okay.
So Guap had those 3 rounds, and then he had like another battle his opponent no show. So Guap was sitting on about 6 rounds, and then he had time to write for me. So I knew I had to come with it.
Right.
So with the 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I was like, when I wrote my first round, I think it came out to about 3:15, 3:30. So I'm like, oh, I gotta try to try to keep it in that 230 realm because I've seen barcode events where they cut the artist off if you go over time. So I'm just trying to make sure I can get all my material off.
Right.
So when the battle started, I'm looking for the timekeeper. I don't see the timekeeper on the stage. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So when I had rapped my first round and Guapo was going, you know, as an artist, you know when they should be getting ready to cut that round off due to the time limit.
Right.
So when Guapo was rapping, I'm like, golly, I know he about 3 minutes in now, but I'm like, you know what? I'm finna I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna get it in. So I still want to just give a shout out to Guapo because he came with it. But I know, I think I want to say like each round Guap had about like 330 worth of material each round. So it was just like when I was looking, I was like, golly. So I still performed and just fought through it. You know, I wasn't really tripping on it. But now I know. I'm glad it was just my third battle. So like now I know moving forward on how to assess the situation.
Oh, so that was one of my questions for you. Guapo said that was his fifth, so that was your third battle of all time.
That was my third battle. I used to battle in high school, but official battle, that was my third battle.
Man, yo, big salute. Let's take a toast to that.
Yes.
Third battle, man. Yours and you know, the little switcheroo.
Okay. Shout it out.
Salute, man,
Yes,
for real.
shout out to you, my brother. That's
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
All right, so real quick, man. That being your third, that being his fifth, the way y'all kicked off the night was magnificent, bro. Like, that was crazy. Like, 3 rounds, each round, like, nobody had no stumbles or nothing. Like, y'all was just straight barking on each other, bro. And to be honest, bro, I talked to Guapo before we did the interview. I told him, boy, I think you got the first round clear. Like, that's a clear round, bro, for you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Facts, bro. Like, that's how I felt in the building.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
For sure.
Like, yeah, he barking.
I was like, who was that again? Prime time. Okay.
Yeah.
Holla at prime time, you know.
For real, bro. I wish I could have caught you then. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Were you able to stay for the rest of the event?
Nah, so I stayed. My man, shout out Dream Team. My brother had battled next. He battled Shotgun Leezy, so I stayed for his battle. And then after the battle, they was like, hey, y'all, let's go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? It's hot in there.
Yeah,
So
facts.
like, all right, if I want to go out to eat, we can go ahead and go eat. You know what I'm saying? Because the home team had already battled. So we was going to stay, but it was hot. People was hungry. Our entourage was hungry.
Right.
So it was, all right, man, we're going to go out to eat, man.
Shout out to you guys. Yeah. Pull-up game was heavy.
Yeah, it had a whole entourage.
Okay,
for
I
real.
was like, yes. And then, like he said, they did two of them battled within that entourage, and they both was on fire. We got footage of both of you all,
Exactly.
actually. So,
Thank y'all.
And we did actually, Blue. We hollered at him we were walking past him right before he left. And
Exactly.
we told him he had a good battle. So that's why we didn't get a chance to get your
Right,
interview.
it was dipping
so,
out. Yup.
Yes, I'm glad
Man, I
we got
appreciate
you on there.
that.
Oh,
man.
anytime,
I really
bro.
Appreciate y'all.
But back
Because
to
you
the
know, in
battle.
a building,
No, go ahead,
building,
fam.
in a building, it's like, so when you on stage, like, I couldn't hear the crowd at all, right?
Yeah.
But as I'm rapping, but when he rapping, I can hear the reaction. So it's just like, in the building, you don't know what the building's feeling. And I got like Guapo brought some people out too. So it's just like, in the building, you don't know what people feeling like, what the rounds feel like. And then I was just thinking, I'm like, he rapping long. So I'm just like, I had so much going through my head, man. So it was just, I was just ready. Like when you told me, you know, I said, oh man, that first round, I was like, okay.
Yes.
So people, I was like, okay, because at first I didn't know how to feel. I'm like, man, I don't know if I just got body. I don't know if it was a 30. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, definitely not no 30. Honestly, there's some people that got, like, the general consensus that I got, you got the first round. The second round is debatable. And then Guapo clearly got the third. So really coming down to that second.
Yeah.
His third was crazy.
It was.
Yeah,
Now,
his
you know
third
what's
was
crazy?
crazy.
Yeah, I know it's crazy. In my second round, I changed my second like a day or two before the battle because I've been had it rolled.
Okay.
But I just was overthinking, so I changed my second. So the beginning of the second, when I did the Who Am I scheme,
Right.
I changed it. So I don't know if y'all could tell, but I almost had a stumble when I started freestyling. And then I picked it back up.
Exclusive.
I was gonna ask you that though, more so because I'm doing a lot of research. I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about up here on the bar room.
Yeah.
And I was gonna be like, "Do you be freestyle?" Oh, I was gonna ask, "Did you freestyle, or did you have any type of?" Because I kind of just got that vibe personally. But the scheme was good. You did good. You worked through it. Let me say that you definitely worked through it.
I freestyled for sure because I had got to the point. And I'm like, man, I forgot what's next. So I freestyled that line, and then I picked it back up after I freestyled. And I was like,
bro, that's how you got to do sometimes, for real, man. Sometimes you got to do it that way.
I was like, man, like I don't know, it was crazy. But once I got through that, I knew the rest of the round like the back of my hand. I just got through the second after that.
Okay. See, well, keep going, keep up with that. Keep that momentum. When can we see you, or will we see you on the stage again soon?
Yeah, I got booked in New York next month, July 30th. I'm gonna be on our battle July 30th, battling. His name is Turtleneck Teddy, so I'll be battling July 30th.
Turtleneck Teddy.
Okay.
Yeah, in New York, man.
Okay. Well, with
New
that
York.
being said, I don't know if we asked you this already. Was Guapo your toughest opponent so far?
By far.
Okay.
Like, so me before the battle,
Exclusive.
me and Guap was talking, right? And like I respected Guap pen. Like I watched battle rap, I know everything about it. So I respected his pen going into it. So I knew going into the battle, I knew he was gonna shake the room on me. So what my mindset was, I was like, I need to be able to keep my composure. Because my other battles, like going into my first battles, I won my tryout battle. I won the battle, the card before that. So going into it, I didn't take no losses. Nobody really they got some reaction, but nobody just shook the room on me. I knew God was gonna do that. So when he did that, I wanted to see how I was gonna respond to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad. Like I told him, even after battle, I told him like, yeah, man, you the first one to put blood on my mouth. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I got that off. I'm glad this is early in my career. So you know. But yeah, Guap for sure definitely nice. And I knew he was sitting around, so I knew he was gonna have haymakers. Like I really thought his first round was gonna be his craziest round because I thought it was gonna be his old material he was sitting on with some new material he wrote. Yeah, but he was heating up though.
That's what's up, man. Honestly, bro, I really feel like that was one of the battles of the nights, man. Like for real, it was a couple of other ones, but y'all definitely set it on fire and set the bar very high. You know what I'm saying? How did it feel?
That.
How did it? Oh, anytime, brother. You know we got to keep it real on the bar room, bro. How does it feel knowing that the legends like Big T and Bizarre from D12 was watching you battle and reacting to your bars, bro? Both of y'all boys.
It was. When I first seen them walk in, I said, "That's Big T." Like, I was shocked. I'm like, "Man, Big T just here." You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know, going into the battle, you try not to just get overwhelmed with it because you know you got to focus at the task at hand. But it was crazy seeing like Big T walk in. You know, they had some other URL talent and and I was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta handle business, man." So you know, I gotta handle business for sure.
Already salute to the chat. AU in the building, King Tunes in the building. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Young Hillside in the building. What's happening?
Real
Record
quick,
in the building.
to the audience, Primetime and Guapo both had a tryout with Houston Barcode. They basically won, whooped ass, made it on such a big card, and they showed us why they made it through those tryouts.
For sure.
Before we let you get up out of here, Primetime, let them know where they can find you so they can catch those battles.
Hey, y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Only Primetime, DA Only Primetime. If you go look at Houston Barcode, you'll find it's gonna be under Primetime. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
For sure. Anytime, you know what I'm saying? Suge, I see you, and we appreciate you pulling up, bro. Real talk, man, for real. And definitely, bro, you gonna have to come back up to the show anytime you got battles, anything like that. Make sure to pull up so we can promote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for popping out, man. For real, man. That means a lot, man. For real.
For sure.
We love you too, Suge. I see you. Tugger, what's good?
What's good to the chat?
Primetime.
Yes. Shout out Primetime. Y'all go check him out. We appreciate you for stopping through the bar room, our bars all day. Really quick, we're going to finish wrapping up that event real because I think we owe a shot for that event.
We do owe a shot.
Do you want to rewatch it before we give our shot?
Yeah, we got to rewatch it. But I'm going to take a shot, though, because it was just it was that close for us. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into that battle, let's talk about Holmesy the God.
Oh, shout out Holmesy.
Real versus Sire, bro.
Shout out Holmesy. Real fast. I'm sorry. Fangirl moment. Sorry, I had to beat up Blue. Shout out to Big T. Y'all, I got my picture. No. So moving on. Holmesy the God. Wow. What a battle.
Oh, man, I think that was an excellent battle, bro. But like I told Sire, bro, Holmesy did stumble a few times, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I did get Sire that battle. Okay. Although Holmesy was cooking. He was. And he's a humble brother in person, bro. If you get the chance to meet Holmesy the guy, make sure, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, connect, link up, because he one of those type brothers that be out there, you know what I'm saying? He humble, you know what I'm saying? He about his business, you know what I'm talking about? So I definitely I like the material as usual. It's Holmesy the God. Like, come on,
Yeah.
y'all. Like, seriously. So that was a good battle.
Is that who we went?
Yep.
Prophet, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool,
Good, yeah,
excellent.
yeah, 'cause
Because
we got some shit to
I
get
was
into.
saying you got to stay around. Okay, so
Oh,
you
Going,
okay, cool.
Already,
So you
yeah.
had Holmesy, right? I thought we both went Holmesy, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a shot for us because, well, I mean, in my opinion, I say I want to see it again. Holmesy did stumble a few times, not really
But he
like
had
bad.
heavier bars.
Yes,
Holmesy had heavier
yes. So
bars.
I
He
want to
just
see it
stumbled.
again, but I went Holmesy in the building. So technically, I wouldn't be taking a shot, but I'll just take it on GP because I mean, Sire did his thing. To stand up against Holmesy was a sight to see. I can't wait till that battle. drop.
Untamed, I see you.
So
Juice
we're gonna
box in
take
the
a
building.
shot.
What's
real
happening
fast.
if we take
Shout
a
out to
shot?
the chat. What's good,
Yeah.
y'all? Take the shot.
We got
for
Prophet in the
Holmesy.
building.
We're gonna
Well,
talk
actually on
about
the Zoom.
we're gonna talk about these two more battles. We're gonna wrap it up. Scotty versus O'Red.
Scotty versus O'Red. Listen, man.
I heard that was fire.
That was fire. Fire. Scotty brought everybody to the front.
Yeah.
And he was sitting down. He was like talking to O'Red.
Yeah, he talked to him.
He
didn't
talked to O'Red
He
for
brought
like a
him
good
into the
minute.
sound.
Dog. Yeah, brought him to the sound.
Teach you a lesson.
Then wait a minute. Got all up. Then he got to rip it. Just
Yeah,
going
then he
in, bro.
got to
It
just
was a
go
one
in.
round. I wanted 3 rounds, but it was a one round.
Yeah.
But Scotty cooked. But
lot of-
O'Red. You said what,
a lot
Prophet?
of the newer, like not the newer one, but a lot of the OGs from URL and everything, they're all doing one rounders right now.
Okay.
They are. They are, man. I think everybody's schedule's packed right now, so they, one rounders is kind of like a way to still be able to battle, but not have to, you know what I'm saying, give the energy that you would have to on a 3-round battle.
Or exhausted.
Yeah. At the same time, it helps them stay relevant too.
Right.
Yes,
Yup.
yup. Because you gonna always be talking about them as long as they book for a battle. One,
Facts.
one
Like,
round or not.
Their one rounders this year was A Ward and Charlie Clips. That was fire.
Yeah, that was fire. That was crazy fire, bro. Speaking of A-Ward, I just want to go back in time real quick. Tubbs did battle. I'm sorry, not Tubbs. Jay Black, the God, did battle. Not Tubbs. Lord, I'm getting my shit fucked up. Jay Black, the God, battled A-Ward last year on Home 3, and he showed out. I just want to say that. I couldn't even get it right.
Still took an L.
Yeah, it took a.
Bro, took a L. Facts.
That's you going back in time there. I appreciate that little history because I totally forgot about that battle.
Live in person. I
Yeah,
couldn't
we
believe it. I was
was.
like, damn. Because A-Ward snapped. He went first.
Yeah.
And then Jay Black just picked them apart. I was like, oh, wow.
Well, we're gonna just take a shot. Period. Scotty, O'Red, we got to see that again. It was a great battle. O'Red came back heavy, better than we thought, better than he's been doing
Lately.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
I feel
so.
like O'Red getting back into the swing of things. That's all.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah,
Megatron coming
Red,
back.
he been ducked off for a little bit.
Yeah.
Ever since his battle with A Ward, that one off with was that a 3-rounder when it was O-Red and A Ward? That was a 3-rounder, wasn't it?
You know what? I can't even remember that battle. I'm gonna go. You know what? Was it 3 rounds? I want to say it was.
I think it was because it was outside.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. That was a wild.
I'm gonna have to look that
The
one up.
last
I didn't know.
O-Red
Yeah,
battle.
really bad.
The last one I remember is
It's like he took time off.
none.
No, not none.
Smoked O-Red. I'm sorry. All right, but I'm done. I'm done off that. But nah, O-Red, man. Honestly, I think O-Red is on his way to make a big comeback, bro. People sleep. You know what I'm saying? They really thinking O-Red is done for. He just feeling his way back in the game, man. You need to take no shots. See, we got to take this shot for Scotty and O-Red.
Okay, let's hurry up because I already talked to Prophet about his battle. We gotta talk about this last battle though because
Hey,
it was highly anticipated and it did not
Asadi.
disappoint.
It did not. Well, yes, it did.
What?
I thought it was a 3-round.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Especially how short AK's around was. And I wasn't even going for AKs.
Yeah, you went whiskey.
I went whiskey. Alexander
believe
Asadi,
Whiskey
you know what I'm saying?
won.
Like, yeah, he won, bro. His round was like 5 minutes compared to AK's is 2. I thought it was a 3-round. I was like, AK's ain't finna rap no more.
No.
Ooh-wee.
Yep.
It's looking bad.
Yep. So y'all be and for real now in the building. That's how I felt. Y'all be on the lookout. We just wanted to get that out real fast because it was such a great weekend. These are a few of the battles that we did predictions for. But like I said, be on the lookout. That's Houston Barcode. We definitely gonna let y'all know when that drop. But we got a special guest in the house for a reason.
Yep.
So let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Terminal Battlegrounds. They just announced August 13th is going down.
Okay.
Salute to the Devastator himself. That's his birthday. Deuce, my son.
Yes.
But guess what, guys? It's a big battle rap event going down at they salute to Prestige. I can't get it out again. That Deep Ellen Vodka. Salute to Juice Vodka. That shit do not play. It got me slurring my words.
Every time.
Every time. Gladiators only. It's going down, y'all. For real, man.
Yes.
It's a big card.
It is.
Prestige. I don't know what you got going, but this type of card and the flyer, this is crazy, bro. And you got Prophet the God.
That flyer.
Chicano Rico.
Fire.
Yeah, that flyer is fire. But Chicano Rico, how did this happen? I heard you had an opponent before this. Prophet.
Yeah, there was some behind the scenes issues with that,
Oh, okay. Anything you want to elaborate on? We on the bar.
with management and everything. So
Oh. Was somebody ducking or?
I don't care whoever they put in the casket.
Okay, so Chicano, actually, me and Baby Blue got to see him battle at Live from the Block. He's not bad. What are your thoughts
He
about?
trapped.
Oh, yikes!
There you go.
Damn,
There's your thought.
he's trash. Oh, shit. All right, so is this a 1 round or 3 round?
Two,
2?
3.
Oh,
I don't know where.
you threw me. I was gonna say 2. We do 2-round battles.
That's a new one.
Yeah, that's new.
This is crazy.
We're
Okay,
not
so
3-round
3. That's
No.
excellent.
Round. 3 round.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, you already said he's trash. So do you believe that you will smoke him 3-0?
Oh, I already said it in the comments. I told him to make sure that the hearse is at the front door for the casket that's going in it.
Oh, wow, that's nasty. Oh my God, yikers!
So how long have you? I mean, not dropping any. Have you had a good amount of time to prepare?
Yeah, actually, I got my proper prep time.
Oh wow.
Like, after I beat AU at the last event,
Oh,
yeah, I beat AU bad.
Oh no! Hey, you in
hey,
the
you.
chat,
That's
bro?
what I said. That's why I was saying that. I'm like, hey, you in the chat?
He had bars, but my bars were way heavier.
Oh
The
no!
foot will probably be dropping next week.
Be on the lookout for that.
Be on the
That's
lookout for that. What platform?
Drop.
What platform was that on?
That was on Terminal.
Oh my God! So he beat AU
That,
bad.
that was my first battle back, and I took it on 9 days.
Okay. Yeah, I thought we heard about
Wow! On 9 days' notice, and you smoked AU, the up and coming rookie out of Alabama.
Yep.
Yo, yeah, somebody tagged him in the chat. Yo, salute the juice box. Oh, I see you, bro. Yo.
Bring him on. Like, me and AU cool, though.
Yeah.
Me and him chopped it up since then and everything. Like, he feels he won. I feel I won.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
All right, when the battle drop, we're gonna get a general consensus on that.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So how important is this battle to you though? That's the real question.
Honestly, it's not. It's just basically me getting my feet wet again. Because
Oh,
I took
no.
5 years off.
Oh shit.
It's not that important to me.
I got a question. Have you battled Juice Box?
Who's Juice Box?
Oh, somebody in the chat said he's the best rookie in the South, and you just said who is Juice Box? Jesus Christ. Oh God. All right. Well, he said he the best rookie in the South. Mr. Juice Box. Salute to the homie though.
I don't know
goddamn.
who he is, so he can't be the best in the South.
Wow. All right. First he
Did I say-
smokes AU and then he says, who is Juice Box? Yo, Prophet.
I'm just saying.
How many battles have you had?
Total
Mhm.
between no shows and Vaults, close to almost 50.
Oh, so you're a
Ooh.
vet in the game.
Yeah, I've been battling since like 09, 2010.
What's your home platform?
I started in Homegrown back in Connecticut.
Already.
And then I was on AHAT, Texas.
Already.
I've battled in Oklahoma. I've been booked out in Colorado, Cali. I was on Tears Over Tears in New York, where Cortez hosted the battle.
Okay.
Damn.
So I've battled all over the.
So I was gonna ask. Okay, so you had the pressure of having to battle in front of, like you just said, Cortez and other type of different crowds in different places.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Already. And just for the fans out there, we apologize. The Zoom is acting stupid. So that's why y'all not able to see, the people that we talking to. They definitely on Zoom.
Yeah.
But we had to just keep it audio
Yeah.
because you know what I'm saying? You know how I go. I think
Technology.
they
We be getting hated
tapping,
on.
you know what I'm saying? They taking pictures. I don't know what's going on. Look, the dope I sell is music and entertainment. I don't
Say
know what's
that.
going on, y'all.
Say that,
You know what I'm
say
saying? But if I'm ever indicted, know that I am innocent. I am innocent. I've done nothing.
I'm weak. That's funny. That's funny.
It's raw.
I'm just saying, I don't know what's going on.
Cut.
Yo,
That is so funny.
Prophet,
Anyway,
no, I'm sorry, bro. My bad.
Nah,
This
you good. You good. You
little
good,
PSA.
man.
little PSA. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, so back to Prophet. Now, you said that 50.
50
Wow.
battles. That's crazy.
Including vaults and
No show.
no show.
But you
Ducks.
gotta count those. You gotta
And
count those.
ducks.
You got booked for them.
He said ducks. No, people that just straight ducks.
They just straight up ducked them.
I've been out to Cali 3 times where my opponent no showed. I went to Colorado, no show. Then I went back out to Sacktown, and when I went out to Sacramento, the dude was in Oakland. The event was in Oakland. He just didn't show up.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's just that's a duck.
It's straight up duck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Salute to Zoe.
it-
I see you.
If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
It's a duck. Facts, man. I don't know what's up with the duck. Yo, I got a question to ask real quick. We'll get back on subject. If you had a battle that meant a lot to you, right?
Yep.
And you lost that battle. And I tell you that you lost the battle. Are you gonna be upset with me?
Nah,
You sure?
positive.
Is there a reason why battle rappers get upset when fans say that they lost?
They just don't like to take an L.
Oh.
Period.
No, that's understandable, right? You want to be better. You kind of, people are harder on themselves than most people are hard.
I don't
on
like
them.
taking L's when I play Madden.
Okay.
But an L is an L. I can't get mad.
L, no matter what, know which way, you can't slice it any other way. If everyone says you take an L, you're taking an L. Period. If they say you take an L in the building, you took an L. No matter what the film says.
Right. And it don't even matter about L's and battle rap like that. You can get booked right after that, you know what I'm saying, for something better. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap is opinionated.
Very,
Very opinionated.
very.
You know what I'm talking about?
Speaking of which, did you actually see Chicano Rico's last battle?
I don't think it dropped.
It hasn't dropped. It didn't.
Hasn't even dropped yet.
Oh,
You know, I
so-
perform off his trash ass music.
Oh.
my God. It gets worse.
Hmm.
His music is trash? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, trash. Dumpster juice.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go check it out, man. You know.
Uh,
Look, you know what I'm saying? I want to give him a fair chance.
So I keep everything 100.
Yeah.
I don't sugar nothing. If it's trash, it's trash. If it's fire, it's fire.
Do you make music?
Nope,
Oh well. Hey. Damn, I was gonna say make a diss record.
that I don't.
So you don't make me. No, that's what's up though, man. To be honest, besides y'all battle on that card, it's a lot of other battles on there. Is there anyone particularly your favorite besides your battle?
A lot of
Couldn't get that. You said who?
my favorite.
yeah, or one you would like
I'm
to
trying
see.
to think. The one that honestly the one that I'm really looking forward to seeing, man, because I haven't seen Skillet battle in a while.
Yo,
I
Skillet,
just seen Skits battle. I
Skillet
still
battle
think Skillet-
K9 and Live from the Block, bro. He was fire. Salute to Sarcastic Skillet.
Yeah, no,
I just seen him this
that
weekend too.
Skillet's nice in his own realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Skillet, he's dope. I just don't think he can.
All right, for everybody that's in the chat, real quick, we talking to Prophet. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of people in the chat want to know your name. We talking to Prophet the God. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he's actually on the next card coming up on Terminal Battlegrounds, Gladiators only. Who will be battling Chicano Rico. You know what I'm saying? Which battled recently at Live from the Block.
Yes.
So just a little history with that. You know what I'm saying? You still got your Prophet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Sarcastic. Yeah,
I didn't go nowhere.
him and Skits, man, that's gonna be crazy, bro. But you know, Skits has been on
Oh,
the
yeah.
road.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah. Because Skits definitely didn't come to play. Who else on here?
Kata Fillin is on here
Okay.
versus Drippy Tarantino.
Really?
Now that's gonna be a nice battle right there, bro.
Right.
The aggression gonna be on 10.
Absolutely.
You got Pleasant Grove versus
Forward.
Fort Worth. Oh my God, like that shit gonna be crazy.
Kyle, how
Drippy.
did you do that?
Right.
I don't know. That one's gonna be a goodie, but I think the tension battle is gonna be pretty good though too. Mikey Styles and Tension.
Yeah, man. Honestly, Mikey Styles has been on the road too. He deserved that. He just beat King Tunes.
Oh, he beat dog shit out of King
Oh,
Tunes.
let's not do King Tunes like this. Salute to King Tunes. Oh no.
I- Yeah,
He said, I was there. So you were there for that battle.
yeah. That's when I battled AU.
Frequency to God in the building. What's happening?
It was the same week.
The
Okay.
same week.
So how was just real quick with the switch subjects? How was the King Tunes and Mikey Styles battle? How was that to you?
Yeah, because we watched it, but y'all were in the building, and I know some of the footage got cut from what I've been, you know what I'm saying?
Mikey Styles put his foot firmly in his ass.
Oh,
all three.
my God.
That is
The
definitely a
best
way
round-
to put it.
The first round.
King Tunes.
The way Tunes had it in the first round, the way that he did it, no stumbles, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That the first round was the closest, but the second and third,
Mm-hmm.
Mikey just straight up washed him.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Mikey is fire, though. Just like, you ain't lying, bro. Mikey's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Man, at the end of the day, this is the second consistent showing he's had. The first one with Jers, and we was in the building for that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That fire too.
That was. And Tension is a vet. His battle with Frequency is really good. I got him
It is.
edging Frequency, but I got him edging. Frequency had better haymakers.
Yeah.
He just couldn't deliver it as smoothly as
Oh, yeah.
Tension. You know what I'm saying? Tension had that vet style. You know, I already know how it is. He was talking to Frequency.
That battle shocked the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting that from Frequency. I was not expecting that
Right.
at all.
He started off slow and it just got crazy.
That's a good thing.
What?
Yeah, it got
Nuts.
crazy.
That's a good thing, yeah. Honestly, because I know that Frequency, every time he gets out there, he's, to me, trying to get better and progress in this thing called battle rap. So
Yeah.
that's good. Continue to be better.
So what you think about
You got to get better. Well, always better in battle rap. Period.
Absolutely.
You're only last battle.
You're only good as your last battle. You ain't never lied. Speaking of your last battle, Jay Red, that's the homie. He took a loss on his last battle. So him versus D-Tay, I think this means a lot to him.
Okay.
What do you think about this battle?
That battle is gonna be fire. I know Jay Red I've known him for a long time. Me and him battled like I think like 8 years ago
Yeah.
on AHAD Texas days. So it's like we were supposed to battle two different completely opponents, and something happened. Then we ended up getting lined up on 6 days' notice.
Wow.
Mm.
So crazy. When I first came down to Texas back in 2012,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that was my first battle they had. So it was like,
Okay.
I really didn't know nobody down there. I
Mhm.
came dolo by myself.
Yup, that's how it be sometimes.
But then I got everybody.
Shit, Jay
But
Ray.
DT, me and on a couple of cards together
Okay.
that our opponents have no showed on.
Wow.
DT's dope in his own mind, but I still got J Red taking this one 3-0, a gentleman's 30.
Wow, gentleman's
I mean,
30.
Jay Red definitely has the potential to do it, and at
And
this
he's
point, we're
angry.
all rooting.
He's
We're
ready.
rooting for you at this point.
Yes.
Do it.
Do it.
Execute.
Get it done.
Absolutely. Shout out
It's
to-
That one of them I'm actually looking really forward to seeing. That battle, I'm really looking forward to. Me and Jay both been off for 5 years.
Wow. That's crazy. Bro, speaking of battles that we want to see, we actually influenced this battle. This battle has a lot of history, and we're going to get into it soon. We ain't going to talk too much about it today, but I just want to give it a little highlight. King Tunes versus Zoe. This battle is a big grudge match, and I'm glad.
Zoe Bosch King Tunes.
Oh, what? Yo, but
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've seen Zoe in a mode where like I was like, this guy's dangerous.
Yeah.
When he snapped,
Zoe is very dangerous.
Yeah.
yes, he snapped on Kater on that third round,
He did.
and then before that, who did he? Oh, Chaos on his.
And Chaos ain't no slouch.
Nah,
No,
Chaos actually
Chaos
beat him,
is-
but Zoe was going in like
Yeah.
on that first round.
Zoe's another one that's trying to better his pen, so y'all can't underestimate that young man.
Zoe said
Yeah,
he
but-
fully prepared.
Honestly, to me, King Tunes is not pen wise. He's not on the same level.
Oh,
King Tunes definitely has some growing to do with his penmanship. This is a lyrical sport.
he
I
does.
agree.
He does.
His
Oh.
pen's just it's there, but it's not there.
Ugh. And it's needed to be there because when you battling people like Hero, which he just battled, and he had some haymakers, he rocked the room a couple of times, but you know when you go up against
Got to be
Vince,
consistent.
Absolutely. Consistency. That's the thing. Consistency will kill most, if not anything. When you are not
Exact-
consistent, the believability leaves no matter what you do.
Facts.
Exactly. That's the thing. Like, and that's the thing. Like, the battles I've seen of King Tunes, he'll have a hot couple of bars and the setups will be there, and then all of a sudden it goes just really dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. I don't know what just.
Almost like, okay. Almost like maybe he didn't know what to write about at that time or forgot it. It had to kind of work with what he could remember.
Right.
And that would come from not being seasoned and giving yourself enough time to be worked out. Jumped in.
See, like,
Pause.
No,
I made
jump in,
mistake younger.
like, yeah, I was thinking more like
I was
Kane.
younger in battle rap when I first got into it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I took, in a matter of a year, I took like 13 battles in a year.
Yikes, that's a lot of writing.
Yeah. And it was like I had so many stumbles and chokes.
Yeah.
It was like because I was just taking battles just to try to get better. But I
Yeah.
learned as I got older, my prep time, minimal 3 months.
Okay. All righty. I mean,
I don't
I like it.
anything less than that. And the only reason why I took the AU battle is because I had like 12 rounds of material
Okay.
Wow.
that are all throwaways.
Not
That
12
basically
rounds.
that battle I had was about 70% all throwaways.
Oh, hey, you in the building? Hold on, real quick. Hey, you. He said he smoked you.
Uh-oh.
Prophet said he smoked you. I need answers.
Shout out AU. He had a great
Yeah.
battle recently.
Shout out, that's the homie.
Yeah, he got a battle renegade. He got a battle
Yeah,
renegade on his card.
I killed Renegade. I killed Renegade when he was
Yikes.
CJ Warzone.
I was going to ask, what did you think about that battle?
What battle? Oh,
AU and Renegade.
3-0 clear body.
For who?
No debating.
For who?
AU.
Okay, I was like,
I was gonna say, I don't know if I agree with that one, but yes.
AU's gonna beat the dog crap out of.
G Dollar was good.
Oh Lord, here we go with the beating of the dog poops. Man, but say that's how I'm sure it feels to a battle rapper up there getting just obliterated in front of everybody. King Tunes, how did it feel?
And you said he clipped you
Uh-oh.
with freestyle.
He didn't clip anything. The footage will drop, and you'll see.
Oh.
I had so many schemes and so many setups. Like, my bars just hit harder.
Oh, what up, Foolish Carlito? I see you, bro.
What's good?
Up, man?
Carlito will even tell you.
Okay. Come on, Carlito, tell us something good about Prophet. Y'all know we
for a while too now.
Okay.
Shit, that's what's up, man. Salute to Foolish Carlito. He just had that event, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, he did.
Let's talk about this main event, 1-C versus Rekka.
Oh.
What you feel about that, brother?
I went straight bias on that one because 1-2-C is talking some trash and everything. And I've known Rekka since my battle with J Red. That's when I met Rekka.
Wow.
Before he went out to Vegas and battled
Wow, that's history.
Young Cannon.
Young
Cannon. So
wow.
I went straight bias with this one. That Rekka is gonna 3-0 1-2-C.
Yes.
He go 3-0 1-2-C?
I'm just saying that's a good pick. Good shout out to you, Prophet. I appreciate that because y'all be hating on Rekka.
Man, salute to AU. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Rekka be speaking.
King Tunes in the chat. In the chat. No one in the trap.
Listen, the thing about it is the record that I want to see against 1-2-C is the record against Young Cannon.
Okay.
Ooh.
Rekka, you hear that? If you still in the chat.
That's the record that come out.
Yikes.
That's the record come out to 3-0 1-2-C. That's the only way. He's got to come with that aggression, that stage presence.
Talk about
everything he brought with Young Cannon. He needs to bring this battle.
Yikes. All right.
That's a Rekka believer. Yes. Talk to him.
All right. So with that being said,
Okay.
August 13th.
Yes.
That's the only way he wants to be.
You said that's the only way what?
That's the only way Rekka wins, is he has to bring that aggression, that stage presence, and come bar heavy like he did against Young Cannon. He comes that way, 1-2-C don't have snowball's chance in hell of winning.
Wow. And 1-C is clever with the rebuttals and everything.
Clever. He's very clever. But it's just like when Prestige battled 1-2-C.
Yeah.
Prestige did the same thing, came with that aggression, bar heavy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's definitely a crazy matchup. It is the main event. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets.
Yes. Holla at Prestige.
The bar room may or may not be in the building.
That is a mystery. That is a surprise.
This is a surprise, so get your tickets because if we in the building, y'all know what time it is. Everybody gonna get drunk.
Definitely. You're gonna see me show out.
That's good, because we're gonna be right there. Last time we did that, and I put my prediction out, this individual, we were right there, and he made sure to everybody who doubted him, he made sure to spit every bar at us.
Facts.
So we love it. We love it. Spit that heat. We're not gonna give our predictions right now. So that's why I was like, I'm not necessarily agreeing. I'm just happy that people are giving Rekka his flowers because in my opinion, he's a good battle rapper.
Rekka been dope for a long time. A lot of people don't realize Rekka started battling when he was like 15, 16
he was
years
young.
old.
No, we seen the battles. We did our research for a while because we covered a couple of his battles.
I think he was like, I want to say he was like 18. when
He
I
was
met him.
young.
Wow, yeah, he was young,
Remember that
bro.
battle we watched?
Hell
He was
yeah,
real
we was in high
young.
school and shit. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy, man. Record man,
Yeah.
ripping this shit. Salute to T-Doc in the chat. Chris Ramirez, I see you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time. Yo, we gotta get on that music. That's on me, bro. I'm half stepping on this shit, bro. I'm gonna get right. Look, I went to Big Daddy Kane days. I was half stepping.
Half stepping.
I'm showing my age. It's all good though.
That's timeless.
Yeah, we gonna
Don't
keep
even
him. We gonna keep hip hop
start
alive.
age.
Yeah, that's timeless. That's timeless. He good. But no, yeah, definitely.
Don't get me started.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what's up. So ultimately, Prophet, what is your goal with this battle? After this battle, is this going to help you propel your career, help you keep going, or is this just exhibition? Is this fun for you?
Well, it's a way of, this is my stress relief. Instead of beating the shit out of people with my fist,
God.
Okay.
I use words instead.
So you're a fighter?
Yeah.
An actual boxer?
Muay Thai kickboxer and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
God damn, I ain't challenge you to nothing.
Look, I felt some professionality. I mean, I felt some professionalism in that fighting.
Right.
It wasn't
want
just
no
fighting.
Bro, don't get no road rage with this guy.
Oh, no.
He'll come
I
out
got
kicking.
foot for that.
Well, okay.
Nah,
Okay.
big salute, bro.
Don't
I like the fact that you said you're gonna take out your aggression in the battle, because that's what I want. Like us as fans, we want to see that in the battle, the aggression.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I had so much stuff going on earlier on in my battle career that it affected the way that I was battling because it was always on my mind. But then when I figured it out, I was taking battles too many battles back to back like that. Then I figured it out. 3 to 4, maybe 5 battles tops a year.
Yeah.
Because then I have proper prep time, rehearsal time, memorization, all that comes into play.
So
Right.
really, it's a matter of a battle rapper knowing themselves, being one with
Exactly.
themselves. Yeah, it's knowing when you're just doing way too much. Okay, all
Facts.
right. We don't want y'all to lose up there, but hey, you got to lose to win. So it all is what it is.
You gotta take your L's to get. Sometimes you gotta take an L to get better. To better your.
How else
then
will
you-
you learn?
Because then you know what you need to work on.
I got a real serious question for everybody.
Okay.
Who will win the $100,000? Is it JC or Swamp?
JC.
Oh no,
Are you
swamp.
Yeah, opposite South Carolina.
Swamp
the
town?
Nah. I like your answer, because honestly, like, anybody that's a fan of battle rap and that's been a fan of battle rap would naturally pick JC.
Yes.
Why not?
absolutely.
I'm South Carolina biased. I went to school in Carolina, so I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
grew up in South
hey, salute, bro. What part of South Carolina?
Here we go.
St. George.
I already, you know what I'm saying? I'll be down there in Spartanburg, Greenville area, 864 area, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that whole area very well.
Already, bro. Salute to the Metro, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
803. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? We in here, though. That's what I'm saying.
No,
DNC, we in here.
yeah.
Oh, my bad. Salute to Prophet, too. It sounds like he been around like me. He know
That's
time
what
it is.
that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, this conversation. Here
It's
we
gonna
go.
somewhere.
I'm a military brat.
Oh, here we go.
Alright.
That's even shit. Y'all all connected. Look,
Nah.
that military background.
Yo, military heavy in battle rap. What's going on?
It is.
I'm an Army brat. My dad, my sisters, they were all in the military.
Oh, that's what's
yeah,
up, bro.
I'm spoiled. That's what you want. Look at you. Okay.
Why everybody that got something to do with military be spoiled?
Y'all spoiled. Every last one of you.
Well, you out your mind.
I was like, yeah, it was
That's
hard.
what y'all always say. I'm
It
like,
was
we want spoiled. Okay, excuse me.
We gotta. If anything, we gotta work even harder.
Uh-huh.
That's what. Okay.
And the
okay.
government we watching. You
Okay,
just seen
see.
that happen.
Ah,
They were tapping for no reason.
here we go. They tapping our
It's
line.
because I'm a military brat. They tapping all my lines. They want to see what we doing.
I love it. Nah, but yeah, I agree with you.
For sure, Prophet. Hey, yo, Prophet, on God, bro, I'm looking forward to this battle.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I think Chicano is fire. at the time when I saw him, I did think he had some things to work on. Did he lose that battle? I did think he lost that battle. But I did think he fought. Like, he actually put up a good fight. So, he may have...
You can put up a good fight all you want.
Oh, man.
If you ain't stage presence in the bars to back it up, that extra oomph to it
Yeah.
don't mean shit.
Mm.
It has to cohesively come together.
No.
Exactly. Just like Hitman Holla said it. The best. When you pass the shot,
Yeah.
what do? Still teaching you how to control the room. If you can't control the room, you're gonna lose every single time.
Yikes. That's a fact.
Seems
That's a
to
fact.
be
You
the
have to control.
narrative.
That go with entertainment, period. Whether you're a comedian, a rapper, a battle rapper, hell, a football player, basketball, you don't know how to control the room, you're gonna fail every
It's
time.
over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Like I'll take this one of my battles for example.
I'm a preacher.
I battle on Tears Over Tears against Derange,
Yeah.
where Tez was in the building, Matt Hoffa was in the building, Suave 7 was in the building, Moneybags was in the building. Basically, all of Team Hami.
Hami.
Wow.
What's up,
And
Team Hami?
It's like, literally, I was the only white boy in attendance next to the cameraman.
Wait, you white? Oh, yeah, you are white. That's right.
What?
I didn't realize. I don't be looking at shit like that.
Neither do I. Skin color's only skin deep.
Oh, damn, you are white. I just seen the picture.
Well, I'm actually Native American and white.
Oh, well, shit, damn, bro. Hey.
Y'all see what I gotta deal with? Do everybody
Indigenous.
see what I have to deal with?
I'm just saying, bro, I didn't realize that shit. Yo, honestly, on God, bro.
Now, I swear I put this flyer. Now, we was in the same room when this flyer got put together.
When I got to talking to him, I mean,
You forgot. It slipped
nah,
my
like,
mind.
bro, because battle rap is battle rap. Like he said, nigga, we don't even see nothing. We colorblind in this bitch. We don't see shit.
Lord.
So when he said it, I was like, what?
Well, that's true because we can't see you. So,
Yeah, because the Zoom is off, so I ain't.
Lord, but we put the.
Wait,
This is
I was
what
like, wait a
feel
minute,
went
what?
on the regular. He always be getting on me about messing up y'all names. I mean, that's a legitimate, issue. Y'all, it's 18 million of y'all. Huh? I'm going to remember 18 million different battle rappers, and y'all all repeating the same names and flipping the letters. And but
You
forgot our
remember,
whole face.
no, fine, but you remember 18,000 dance moves.
I sure do, y'all. On the
And
regular.
you can't remember
I could kill it. Y'all
battle
give
rap
me any
names?
song, and I'm going to destroy it.
Best choreographer in town.
I'm going
For
to
real.
kill it.
Oh,
No,
God.
but shout out to you, Prophet. You have been nothing but a joy. I appreciate meeting new battle rappers. I say meeting
Thanks.
because I've not met you. We do our research, of course, but seeing you battle in person and then meeting you is a totally different thing. You
Yeah,
get
we
to know
can't
the
wait.
battlers.
Facts.
Yeah, we gonna, when we pull up, bro. Oh, damn, I'm spoiling the surprise. We gonna talk. But yeah, at the end of the day, Prophet, we
He wasn't supposed to
Oh
say
yeah,
nothing.
definitely gonna chop it up.
we definitely gonna chop it, bro, because like at
He
the end of
owe
the
you a
day,
drink.
I owe you a drink, and on top of that, bro, like you just a cool brother overall. Like we've been
Yeah.
talking outside of the, you know what I'm saying, the interview and
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
And yeah, bro, like you've always been supportive, always of us in our venture. Same with you, bro. And at the end of the day, let the people know where you can find. You know what I'm saying? We can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at prophet_DA_GOD. Or you can look me up on Facebook at Travis Leonard.
Okay.
Yes, my government.
I was just gonna say you done gave him your government. I was
He ain't
just
scared?
gonna say that.
I ain't
Real name Travis Leonard. Stop
He ain't
playing
never
with him.
scared. Shout out to you, Prophet. Again, he does have a battle coming up. Be on the lookout. It, again, will be on August 13th, right?
he gonna end up making me get a RICO case against him.
Oh, he
God
That's
already
how
dang.
fast
spin
I'm gonna
balls.
beat him.
Yikes.
He already spin balls.
Oh my God. Is this,
Oh,
you
damn.
said it's 3 rounds?
Yeah,
Oh.
3 2-minute rounds.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I hope Brett ready. Yo, Chicano, Rico, you know I got faith in you, bro. But I can't lie. Prophet sounds confident.
Rico Suave gonna die.
Oh, Rico Suave.
He's still going. He's still going.
There's so many different ways.
Hello, shout out to the queen. I'm hungry. You know, I'm deciding
Queen
to try
Val in
some
the
different
building.
stuff too. So, you know, I'm gonna get right church and let's go home and I'm gonna eat.
Shit, I need some of them wings.
I do too, really. Oh my
Or
god.
that baked potato with the
I'll
chopped
go
beef
for that
in
baked
it.
potato.
Oh my God, like Queen Vat, like best catering. ever,
Prophet,
man.
are you
Queen's
able to take a
Catering.
shot
Make
with
sure
us
to
before
check
you
them
get
out,
out of
man,
here?
and get your
I
food
don't
on.
drink.
You don't drink?
I can't fault you.
Do you smoke? Pop pills? Sniff?
But
Oh, so you 420 friendly is what you mean?
no,
He said no.
I smoke bud.
What is that?
All gas, no trash.
Oh, I love it.
I like that.
I was like,
Oh, we can rock then. We
yeah.
good.
you know him. This one here.
I'm just saying, everybody parties different.
Right,
You know
so
what
we
I'm
like to
saying?
know,
Like,
but
we be, you know what I'm saying, around people
I
that
love
party
people to take a
different.
shot, but if not, you can just take a shot of water,
Nah.
healthy water.
You sip lean?
He said he don't drink it out.
Sip lean.
Yeah.
Future said he sip lean and don't drink beers. People do different stuff.
I think he meant no alcoholic beverages.
Sip lean is not alcohol.
Okay.
I don't drink lean neither. Who said I drink lean?
I'm
Nobody.
asking, do you sip
He
syrup?
I
asked.
don't,
What that nigga Wayne say? Even though I'm leaning
nah,
like a broke
I don't
hip?
smoke, I don't smoke bud.
He said nope. He only smoked. That's it.
No, I said smoke gas, not trash.
Gas, not trash.
What about gas dipped in CBD? I mean, I'm sorry, CBD. Gas dipped in lean. Or what about? Okay, I'm just tripping. I'm just going hard.
This is like your welcome. We, you know,
Nah.
the first time on the barroom, we gotta keep you
Oh, yeah.
around with us cut.
Look.
Okay, I was just finna put one in my cup.
need-
Y'all don't
I
even
do
know.
need
A Jolly Rancher in my cup.
I have a Jolly Rancher watermelon waiting to dip. No, but go ahead.
I got for you to try.
Cup of coffee.
If you want to taste a good drink, get that Ciroc apple and ginger ale.
Ooh.
It tastes like a sour apple Jolly Rancher.
What? Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
Yo,
He gave us a good mix.
Yeah.
See, even though you don't drink, you went on and gave us a little
We
treat.
appreciate that, man. It's the bar room, man. All bars all day. Anything anybody want to leave everybody with before we go?
Yes, let them know where they can find you, Prophet. One more time.
On Instagram at prophet_DA_GOD, or my government on Facebook, Travis Leonard. That's TravisLeonard. I don't have a Twitter. I stay away. I try to stay off of social media as much as I possibly can. It consumes too much energy.
It does.
Ah,
It
you
absolutely
ain't never
does,
lied.
especially if you got a business online. Lord have mercy.
You know, I try to keep my head clear at all times,
Facts. I understand, man.
especially when I'm prepping for a battle. I have to have my head clear.
Hey, last question of the night.
What's up?
Do you watch battle rap?
Ooh, that's a
Yes.
question. Yeah.
I
Religious.
told you. Yes. You said religiously?
Yeah.
Yeah, already, man. Salute to you, bro. We out. It's the bar room, all bars all day. Battle Rap Tuesday. Watch some battle rap and jam some IBPDSC music. Y'all know what time it is.
Shout out to
Big
all
fact.
the leagues. Yay. Shout out, Prophet.
Yo, we out.